Hey Virgo, what's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking Monday, or whenever you find these. Welcome to your April 2021 zodiac sign reading. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Remember, these are general readings. So if you're looking to book a private reading, you can hit the description down below, hit the link in the description down below to my booking, to my website. Also, you can find additional readings on Instagram every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So you can go follow me over there. The links to those, to Instagram and TikTok, are down below in the description as well. So Virgo, let's get into this. Please remember to like my shit, please. I appreciate it. And subscribe, of course. And let's go. Okay, Virgo. Some really cool birds. There was a blue jay, but now there are these two birds I've never seen before that have blue wings only. They're gray, but they don't have the blue jay thing. So they're not blue jays, but they have blue wings, like a different shade of blue. So I'm seeing a lot of blue today in the birds, which is interesting. You know, exercising Virgo, our throat chakra, maybe even our third eye, right? Because third eye color is indigo. Sometimes I see it as white. Yeah, sometimes white, sometimes purple. It kind of just depends on what comes natural to you. So we're talking about exercising our voice, expressing our truth, and having clear sight on our goals and clear perspective on what's going on in our life. So if there's chaos and conflict, being mindful that there are other perspectives than just our own, other ways of seeing it than just our own. And just as much as we would like somebody to take our perspective into consideration, we're asked to do the same for the other person, right? So if we want that, we should give it in return. Okay, Virgo. Sun, moon, or rising. Virgo. Your card shows up in the situation at hand. The Hermit card is your card, Virgo. So we're looking at you having a hard time. There's something you're really trying to get going. You're trying to really do something. You're ready for it. You've got the energy and the passion for it. But your challenge is the Hermit. So they're asking you to slow down because there's something, you know, they don't want you to rush the process. There's some wisdom to be found if we slow down. You work very hard, though. I know that. It's just kind of there being some fear about whether or not you're going to be able to touch down. Are you going to be able to get your feet on the ground and make this actually happen? Both these cards have angels. You get two of the, but neither of them are quite touching the ground, which show their divine kind of presence. You know, they're divine beings. So this is good energy to have here. But I just was noticing that they overlap like this. Neither one are touching ground. So there's just being kind of this issue with the ground, being grounded, something being finished, being touching down, maybe flight, or projects on buildings and things like that. The groundwork. Also the groundwork and the foundations that you're setting in your own lives. Okay, right? Virgos are you guys are the Virgos. Are you guys mutable or fixed? You're not cardinal. I fucking forgot. Virgos, Capricorn, Virgo. You guys are fixed, mutable, and then mutable. Oh no, you guys are mutable. Virgos, you guys are mutable. You guys are flexible, transitioning. Whereas Taurus is the fixed earth sign. Okay, so, okay. The situation at hand is Knight of Wands. So we see you are ready to go. You are passionate. You got something on your mind. and you want to get this thing going. You want to get the ball rolling. But what your challenge is the Hermit. So why are we in a rush to get going? Because there's something trying to slow you down. You perceive this as your obstacle. You may be getting in your own way because you're ready to go and get this thing cracking. But Spirit is like, we got something else for you, or something will come if you slow down. You need to slow down a little bit. The Hermit is the oldest man in the deck. He is a representative of wisdom, slowing down, going within, being able to know what's best for us, just based on the needs and the urgings of our internal guidance system. Okay. So what's crossing you is the Hermit. This says time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. Excuse me. So there is this process that would like you to slow down so you can discover something about yourself. Okay, what's beneath the surface? We have Queen of Swords. So this is what is hard for us to see, maybe what's hard for us to tap into, but a very deeply rooted, maybe even urging though, that needs to be birthed, that needs to be tapped into, that needs to be seen and heard. Queen of Swords is communication. So some of you guys need to have a conversation with somebody. You get the Queen of Swords. So we do have a couple that showed up. We have Queen of Swords and King of Swords, which showed up in your reading. Queen of Swords is in the subconscious area, and King of Swords is in our outcome. So there might be something you need to say, and or we're dealing with issues with communication. There might be something that needs to be expressed. Not only that, but it's so far down. And then for our crowning position, we get the the Ace of Swords. So this theme coming up again, like what's on our awareness is this new beginning of a process that's going to take me to be focused and aligned, and to be able to be very logical and practical about this situation. Okay. Ace of Swords shows Spirit coming in, trying to help you create more clarity and to see things more clearly, get a clear perspective on something, because it feels like your perspective is, you're having trouble seeing the bigger picture or seeing something from a different angle. Okay. This is new for you. This is new for you. This is probably uncomfortable for you. But you're doing it. Past position is Ace of Wands. So here we are, situation at hand, coming out the gate, Knight of Wands. Motherfucker, want to get this shit done. We off and running. But the Hermit would have you slow down. Past position, Ace of Wands. So we see this beginning, kind of newfound thing that you found that brings enthusiasm and passion, but it's a 1. So it's almost like they're saying, hey, slow down. You're trying to skip steps here. You're trying to skip steps. No skipping steps, no cutting in line. You have to do things by the book. You have to go in an order. There's an order here. It's set up this way to help things be successful. Your future position is the High Priestess. So showing you needing to use your intuition and psychic abilities to navigate, but also reminding you of, some of the pitfalls that can happen if we speed through things. The High Priestess she's a counterpart to the Empress. So both women are the Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine is showing up in your future position, but the High Priestess is the inward, no action Divine Feminine. She uses meditation, contemplation, and she's ruled by the water, by the moon. So she also is deeply feeling. She feels and knows what's right at every turn. But she can also be very unbalanced, and she can hold secrets as well if she's reversed. All of these I'm taking up right. So sometimes I'm delving into the reversals if I feel it's appropriate. So there can be things that we overlook, red flags, and secrets that we're holding that can later on cause harm if we don't slow the fuck down, right? In the energy you're bringing to the table, we have Two of Wands, which shows there's something new on the horizon. You may be making a choice about something. You have a lot of new, fresh energy happening here. But with a need of the emphasis being on how are you really looking at the situation, and what steps are we taking? Are we trying to skip steps? So Two of Wands lets us know that the ball is in your court. It's also more energy, fire, passion. It's a fire card. So we see you having an idea, or this process you've begun that you're just so excited that you wish maybe it would hurry up. Okay. Environmental factors, we have the Sun card, super dope card. So the environment is rich. So whatever this is that you're trying to run out the gates and do it. It feels like it would be very successful, bring you tons of joy, would create an atmosphere for you to heal, to also express yourself, meet people, possibly even. But you're going to need to first kind of slow your roll. There's some kind of pivot that is needed in how you're looking at the situation. In your hopes and fears, we have the renewal card. It's been coming out all day for a lot of the signs. This is the Judgment card. This is epiphanies and rising from the dead. This is addressing the past. So for some of you guys, you're like, oh, but I don't want to. Like, I don't want to go back to the past. Like, this is painful stuff, but it's going to be important for your healing. For some of you guys, you're reconnecting with old folks, old lovers, family members, whatever, having reunions, reconciliations, having discussions with people from the past, or having discussions with current partners, friends, family members about issues from the past. Okay, so we're getting a revival of energy, a revival of perspective, an opportunity for growth and healing that comes in our hopes and fears. So if you've been avoiding having some conversation or confronting some issue, Queen of Swords, below the surface, what's in our subconscious, King of Swords in our outcome. But we end up having this conversation. If you've been avoiding it, you're gonna stunt your growth. Okay, the outcome card, King of Swords, right? Look at him sitting back. He's like, I got this. I can't tell if he's an asshole or if he's bored. So, but this is a good card to get. It's just like, I can't quite. This is what this says. Intelligent. This is your outcome. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. Okay, so sometimes this can be that too. So, Virgo, my fellow earth sign person, I'm a Capricorn, so I get it. Sometimes we want to do things and we just want to do. We just want to work it out, get it done the way we like to get things done. And why do we have to connect emotionally to this process? Why? But there's some sort of like aloofness that is coming up here that, just be mindful of. The bottom of the deck, you guys get 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is, hard work. 10 of Wands is doing. So you have plenty of time to do what it is you need to do here. Okay? Also being mindful, Virgo, of not overdoing, right? I know, Earth sign, we just want to do. I want to feel shit. No, I do like to feel shit, but sometimes it can be hard because that's not my default. My default is do, not to feel. But we're working on that, okay? So just being mindful to ask for help as well. Whatever it is you're working on feels like it's going to be very abundant. My dog. But just keep a nice balance too, because you can burn out. All right, Virgo, I hope that made sense. Happy motherfucking Monday, or whenever you find these. Please remember to like my shit and subscribe if you can. Share these if you can. Leave a comment. All of that helps my channel grow. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. Check your moon and rising sign, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.